I've got a custom job today. This is not something that I've actually worked on before. So customer has removed the motherboard from their tablet, and this is an Alcatel Joy 2. Yeah, so that test point there, the one on the far right, is more than likely going to be the battery charging circuit. So we'll go ahead and put this into DC mode, plug in our charger. Yeah, this I think it's just a loose port. Pretty sure that's the problem here. But since we don't have the whole tablet, it's a little tough to know exactly what's going on. Now we have glare on the meter, so let's get rid of that. There we go. Okay, so I've got the charger connected, and I've confirmed that all these shields are going to go to ground. And if we go over here to that first test point, we have 0 volts coming in. So hopefully replacing the port on this thing will fix that problem. Tricky thing about this is, as you can see, we've got a camera connector sitting right next to the port. The other side's pretty clear. There's not too much to worry about. Can we zoom in any further? Yeah, I'll probably just do this under the microscope. So because of all the stuff that we have to worry about over here, I just went ahead and taped over the components that we don't want to lose. And we'll just heat it from this side. Got some plastic here I'm going to take off right from where the headset jack is. But other than that, we've got quite a bit of room to work with there and not have to worry about melting anything. At least that is the plan. And yeah, that should do the trick. And I'm going to come in at 450 and 60 airflow on this one. Make that 65 on the airflow. And this should drop out just like a Nintendo Switch port. Or does it? Oh, actually, take that back. We got a shield on the bottom. Boy, what a mess. This is a fun one. I think the port is going to be stuck to that bracket on the other side. That's lovely. Alright, I'm going 470 on the air. This thing is stubborn. Well, maybe we don't need to take that off after all. And look at that. We got some missing pads too. Fun times. Yeah, you can see there is something there to work with, but boy, it doesn't look fun. So you can see what happened there. And this thing was all wobbling around inside. Pulled off most of these 4 pads. Question is, do we have enough to attach to on this side? Alright, let's start with cleaning this up. And with any luck, I think we're just going to need one, maybe one jumper. Actually, that might not be a connected pad. I'll look at it a little closer in a second. Okay, I think that's all we need for the port. Let's double check that. Yeah. Alright, so that's all we need there. we are missing a pad here, because that doesn't connect to anything. Here, here, and I think this is actually our NC. So we're going to need 3 jumpers on this silly thing, so that's lovely. Yeah, so we've got the first 3 on the left there that definitely connect, as you can see. This one goes to this pad. Those are on the same line. So we just need to fill this area on the inside. Just scrape away this coating, run a wire down there. And then this one, actually these 2 adjacent pins are also going to be connected. So we might even be able to just get 1 wire to take care of all of this if we're lucky. But I'm not lucky, so this will take a little work. Okay, we probably could go wider on that, but I want to say these are all data lines in the center. So we probably don't need a huge pad to attach to, but either way, I'm going to clean this up, get some solder mask on the areas where it's connected, and then we'll decide what to do from there. Okay, so we've added solder mask over here. That's cured. This looks good. This will work. This will work. This one right here, we probably could have went a little longer. So I think I might add just a little bit in here. And by the way, we got ground. You can have your 5 volts here and 5 volts there. So that's where the power's coming in. These are just going to be communication, if anything. They may not actually do anything at all. But chances are at least 1 or 2 of these will communicate with the battery somehow. So just to be safe, I'm going to add to this one. You know what? I think we're good this way. That should be sufficient coverage-wise. Got plenty of flux still, so the next part is fun. We are going to heat these up. Find my port first. Heat this up until it's liquefied and drop our port in, and hopefully everything stays right where it is. I want to make sure, actually I might pre-tin this port as well. So we'll get some flux on here, and then we'll just take this and add some solder to these footings so that we make sure we get a good connection there. Okay, well the good news is, unlike most USB-C ports, we can actually see the connections here, reinforce and verify that they are in fact soldered down. I think these are okay, but we'll go ahead and add some on this end just to be sure. And get these anchors soldered down. Actually, let's do that first. That way nothing moves. Well, that's going to take a little more heat too. Just on that one ground pad, or footing is. You know what? Time to change out this iron pretty soon. It's getting a little beat. Alright, need something a little smaller. More solder. All right, let's look at the other side. See if that flowed all the way through. And actually, I think we're good. Let's get this tape off. Okay. Yeah, that went through most of the way. I don't want to get too crazy with it. We could put just a little more heat, but I don't think we need to really go much further than that. However, I also don't like doing my work twice, so make sure this thing is solid. And by the way, we can confirm with the multimeter that everything is connected here. So we know we've got ground over here, and get in here and you can tell the top of the pad, top of the footing connected to the bottom like that. And then we can make sure these two, let's see, can't remember, these two go together, these two go together, those two go together. This one has a lot of flux on it, but it is connected. This we think is an NC. This should be fine. Same here, here, and of course ground. Okay, so everything's good on this side. I'm just going to flow the solder through a little bit more, just to be safe. We got a stray piece of hair there. Yeah, I'm probably overdoing this, but like I said, I don't want to have to deal with it again. I think a little more solder on the outer footings. And this thing right here, takes a lot of heat. All right, that should do the trick. Okay, so I've got the power connected, and we will check this test point again for the battery, and we've got kind of fluctuating, but roughly 4 volts, so that should be good for charging the battery. I assume it's behaving this way because we don't have the battery connected, but if that's not the case, I'll let you know.